Insurance industry history, a story from ancient Babylonia to modern colonial America. What is the history of the insurance industry? If risk is like a smoldering fire that can explode at any moment, then insurance is the fire extinguisher. The main concept of insurance, it is to spread the risk among many people.
Welcome back to Spirit Radio YouTube channel. I'm SR. Hope the audience has useful information.
The oldest history of insurance. The concept of insurance dates back to at least the 18th century BC, to the Code of Hammurabi. King Hammurabi's code and early insurance. According to some archaeological research, the earliest written hedging policy appeared in antiquity on a monument in Babylon with King Hammurabi's cipher engraved on it. These ancient laws provide a basic insurance policy whereby debtors do not have to pay back their loans if some personal disaster occurs that causes them to become insolvent, destroyed, dead, flooded, etc., Medieval associations provided group insurance. In the Middle Ages, most craftsmen were trained through the clan system. The wealthy guilds set aside a large budget to act as a kind of insurance fund. If a master's place of practice was destroyed by fire, as was often the case in the mostly wooden cities of medieval Europe, the guild would rebuild it with its own money. If a master suddenly dies or is killed, the guild will support them or their surviving family. Basically, the basic way of insurance used by guilds still exists to this day in the form of group insurance.
It's really good and interesting, isn't it? We will continue to see the next content.
Disperse risk in dangerous waters. In the late 1600s, the transition of shipping between the New and Old Worlds began, as colonies were established and exotic goods were shipped again. Dangerous seas can cause damage to ships and their cargo. Those interested in taking the risk have signed at the bottom of the declaration below the figure showing the portion of the cargo for which they are responsible. In this way, a single voyage will be handled by multiple vessels, whose owners will attempt to spread their own risk by taking a share in a number of different voyages. Fire insurance rises from the ashes stack. In 1666, the Great Fire of London destroyed more than 13,000 buildings. London was still recovering from the epidemic that had begun to ravage it a year earlier, and many survivors found themselves homeless. In response to the chaos and riots that followed the London fire, insurance groups that used to deal exclusively with marine insurance have now established fire insurance companies. History of life insurance. Life insurance began to appear in the 16th and 17th centuries in England, France, and the Netherlands. Life insurance policy was in England in 1583.
This information closes the content of today's video. SR would like to wish the audience a lot of fun and happiness.